Why would I finger a sandwich?
Because you're a weird fat liar.
When we decided that we had to let him go, I had a phone conversation with him, told him like, this is the end of the line, like we're gonna have to go our separate ways. And it was almost like he didn't really believe that he was being let go, and he was still saying like, oh, I'm still gonna send it to you. And we're like, no, please do not send that. We don't need it, you know?
Yeah.
This is the decision that we've made and we're ready to move on. But at that point, he kind of like was just like, I wouldn't even say chill, it was like, whatever. He just didn't believe it. He was in denial.
Right.
And then we kind of lost all connection with him, I think.
Yeah.
It wasn't until the podcast that we had originally that we recorded a few weeks after.
That's what I did. For 5 weeks, I told them it would take me 6 weeks. I said, okay, guys, this is what we're gonna do. It's gonna take me 6 weeks. I just need time and space to do this, and I'm gonna do this. And it took me 5 weeks.
And so after we released the podcast, he clearly had listens to it, like, and the next day he sends us a incredibly bizarre video.
And I have all these screenshots from like messages, emails, Facebook messages, like I think there was even voicemails, I don't even remember, but it was like, hey Nas, or hey Naz.
Yeah.
I made this video, you have to check it out. Or he's like, I listened to your podcast, I made this video, please check it out.
Yeah.
And we didn't want to watch it.
Yeah, it was scary.
But it was just like we're being bombarded with all these like messages. And I was like, this is really weird. So we watched it.
Yeah.
And it was like a two-parter.
Yeah. So we get one video where he's upset and triggered by what we discussed on the podcast about the animation, and
he just goes off and says like, I don't believe that you animated this in 5 weeks. And if you did, it probably looks like shit.
Yeah.
Or if you really did it, you probably stole artwork from the internet.
You guys are saying you're done, but I guarantee you're just going online and ripping off other people's artwork. You're like, hey, that's a cool looking image. I want to put that in my movie. And hey, that looks cool. And I'm just going to take that from whoever made it and put it in my movie. Like, oh, see, this isn't hard.
And he's just making all these accusations
or from him even.
Yeah.
And so we called him the next day. We recorded it.
The original contract said you would complete the animation in 3 weeks. Did it not say that? And you didn't do that. It's as clear as that. That's it. So what's the problem here? Don't be mad. Just walk away. We're walking away too. It just didn't work out on an employee contractor level. Just accept it and move on. Don't make it such a toxic thing. Don't make a roast. Don't make more videos.
You need to make this not our problem. You're making your life's problems our problem.
You're the one that's saying no new friends and what the fuck you want from me, $1 million. How about fuck you?
We tried to make peace with that phone call, but that just did not happen. I was very uncomfortable with him thinking that I stole from him, because when in fact he stole from us, he took our money without providing the service that he said he was going to provide. So that's why we called him. After we hung up with him, he sent us another video where he had a joint photoshopped on my mouth and put like pubic hairs on the joint, and he had this funny joke that was like,
Naz kissed my ass so hard during this whole process that I'm willing to bet that if you looked at one of his joints, if he set one of his joints down on the table after he smoked it, you'd see one of my butt hairs on it. That's how hard he was kissing my ass.
And it's crazy the amount of work you put into these videos.
right. And it's like, dude, you could have put that much into the animation. We wouldn't be beefing. It took me 5 weeks to do the animation. We projected that it would take 6 weeks.
Yeah.
I did it in 5. But again, the obstacle is the path. I learned the animation, so now I know animation, so I can't get bamboozled like
Yeah.
it happened.
And it's crazy because I think everything happens for a reason. Like the movie became what it was made to become. You know, like, I mean, Nas had all this concept art from the very beginning, using his art that we love.
Yeah.
And it just made sense that we would put that animation, like his actual art in the movie.
Animation, doing it now is much funner than it was in 2020. It sucked when I was learning it. Now it's fun. It's still time consuming. And it's still like, even if you have an idea for like a little bit, you still have to put some work into it. But I have to say, I look forward to doing more animation. Animating right now is just super fun. It's super fun. Animation has been something that I've always been not just interested in, but when I was a kid, I was obsessed with it. And I knew, even as a kid, I knew I wanted to do it. But when I became an adult and I said, oh, I want to make live action films, I really wouldn't think of animation, but I always had an animation brain. Having this cartoon element in my work, it just feels good and it feels like me. That's the only way I can describe it.
Feels like him.
Feels like this guy. Not this guy, this guy. And this guy's cool,
guy.
but this guy. This guy's neat.
Yeah.
He's cool.